We are live. Let's go. We're recording.
Woo! Finally, we are live.
One eternity later. Fucking A.
We are only an hour late, as is the way that Weeb guy does it. I think Trevor's on the phone, so he'll be joining us shortly. Well, anyways, as you can tell, we actually have 5 screens today. We have a new member to the Weeb Guy group. Dante over here is actually my brother. He's a great guy. Allow him to introduce himself.
No relation. That was
No relation.
but my name is Dante. So here I am. I'm just hanging out with the boys. Boys is a gender neutral term, by the way.
So Dante, what got you into anime? What's one of the, what are some of the animes that you watch?
When I was a kid, obviously Dragon Ball was sweet. I love just a bunch of buff boys beating on each other. That was always I mean, honestly, that's all you really need to get into a good anime. I mean, at least at first. Toonami, the classic. I feel like everybody probably started watching anime on Toonami. I'm not going to give you any credit for it.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Just kidding. I probably wouldn't have started watching anime if you weren't already watching anime, so very sweet.
Alright. What are some of your favorite animes that you watch?
Trigun is my favorite.
That you enjoy watching, I should say.
Top 101 all time is Trigun?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what it is about it. Trigun is like my favorite anime. It's very odd. It's not the longest. It's not the most station, but I just love it. Vash is.
I love the aesthetic of going back. I love older anime, and
Jesus
I love
Christ, you came back.
Yeah, I'm back. I love the aesthetic, the feel of watching it, like the grainy picture, like you get from '90s anime, like when you watch OG Dragon Ball. And I think Trigun definitely encompasses that. Probably the best, except for maybe like OG Dragon Ball.
I mean, the opening theme, God, it is just classic, and it just fucking feels so good. And then the movie was good. The 2000, it came out in 2009. Animation was better. They didn't do anything with it, but that was it. Good movie.
Did you watch Batch? Is it just called Batch the Stampede?
I think it's Trigun Stampede. I watched the first. I haven't gone back and watched it, not because I want to. But the first few episodes were good. I think they nailed the character well. I think they used the original voice actor, Japanese, big dub. I don't know about the English dub though. But yeah, when I watched it.
For some reason I was thinking Johnny Young Bosch did the English dub, but I'm thinking that was before he started doing.
No, I think he did.
He did the, or who did the original?
He did the original, and he came back for the
Johnny
remake.
Young Bosch did.
I'm pretty sure I read that he did do this one as well, and if he did, I think I will enjoy the English dub because that was my favorite part. English dub.
Which, yeah, he did do Kurama.
You're saying is Bruce upstairs?
Yeah, he.
I'm gonna let Chilo out so he shuts the fuck up.
Voice actor, solid.
Yes, the Black Ranger is one of the best anime voice actors.
He's just solid. He's got, I don't know. He's just good. He delivers the serious moments so well. Like it's so good juxtaposed to the happy demeanor he usually has. So it's cool to see those moments. It's super sweet. One of my favorite moments of the whole show was when he finally was forced to kill somebody, and it just it wrecked. It was crazy. It was good stuff, honestly.
Yes.
Recommend.
Yeah. Especially for a quick watch too.
It's quick. That was the worst part about it, was that there wasn't enough, and it felt like the end was very rushed. The last episode was sweet, but it was like Knives didn't feel like a equal to Vash, or like he was more powerful than Vash. He got taken out pretty easily. But the moment where they were both pointing the guns at each other, like the same day, it was a cool moment.
Did we ever get a reason as to why that wrapped up as quickly as it did?
I think it's just a product of the times. I think that happened a lot. Like the anime.
It really did. 80s and 90s.
Mm-hmm. I think that was just a product of the times, honestly. But I mean, because
what was that? I'm sorry.
It was fairly well received. It wasn't like liked it. Like it was a hot commodity for a time. So
that was like one of the faces of Toonami back in the day. I mean, obviously Dragon Ball, Inuyasha, Yu Yu Hakusho, Trigun, Rurouni Kenshin, like that. That was like
the whole reason I went back and watched it, because I just remember hearing the theme song, and then I kept seeing the thumbnail on Hulu, and I was like, that guy looks so familiar. Why is he so familiar? And then I watched it, and I was like, I've seen it. But it was like I was watching it for the first time. It was crazy. It was such a weird thing.
That's how it was when I rewatched Yu Yu Hakusho, because I watched it on Toonami way back when, and they stopped before the Dark Tournament ended. I finished that, and then I saw the box sets at Best Buy years ago, and I kept buying each season as I got my paycheck week after week, and then
that's so too. Like it feels like you actually are like watching it. Should that's kind of like the bad thing about anime now. I hate like the bulk drops. I don't like that. Like anime doesn't do it as much, but like it's not anime, but Invincible does it, and that's terrible. It's the worst release schedule ever. Like just do it weekly. You have more time to work on the latter episodes that way.
See, I like it when they do 2 episodes. So you can watch. You can get 2 episodes is enough to where you can space it out, so like 2 a week, or you can just get 2 hours in or whatever, get 2 back-to-back episodes, so you feel like you binge some of it.
That was the worst about watching episodes weekly, is that they're only like 30-40 minutes.
Yes, and if it's like One Piece, where you have like a 5-minute intro and the 2-minute and 50-second outro.
Own to pick with One Piece, okay.
We all do.
Yeah.
Gear 5 was so hyped up. I knew about Gear 5. My buddy Alex kind of got me into One Piece, and I was like, well, One Piece is looking hype right now. I might as well like sort of catch up. So I skipped through a lot, but I watched a lot, and I read a lot, and I watched a lot of YouTube videos. I'm caught up for all intents and purposes. This episode was 30 to 40 minutes. No. This episode was 30 to 40 minutes of they would show the first 10 or so minutes of the episode was new animation, and then they just kept replaying it. Like it felt like they kept doing the same, like they only animated like 15 minutes worth of content, and the rest of it was like
Piece.
That was terrible.
Every episode of every season for all 1,179 episodes there are slowly paced, fucking reanimating, like just drag on bullshit. That's why I can't wait for the One Piece.
I'm so excited for the One Piece.
Up until I think Marineford, because obviously they didn't make another one of them like for the latter seasons, but they did that like where they condensed like the first couple seasons into one episode, and then another. You know what I'm talking about? Like the episode of Sanji. Of so I watched those, so I skipped a good like big chunk of it.
Yeah, One Piece is supposed to be a good way to digest most of it, and the One Piece is apparently going to take the entirety of the anime that exists right now and condense it to like 350 episodes.
That would be badass. Cut out the crap.
Can't wait for it.
That is the only way I will watch one. I will watch One Piece when that comes out.
Or read the manga. The manga's way better.
Yeah.
I just gotta be honest. Those first couple seasons, ugly to look at.
Yeah, it's
You're
rough.
wrong.
It's rough.
I don't animation. Okay, don't care for it.
It gets better. It does. I'm 750 episodes in, but
that was the thing about Gear 5 is that it was animated so awesome. They just did that. At least the first episode. The rest of the fight with Kaido was cool. It was awesome. It was great. It was faithful to the manga from what I saw. But that first episode was disappointing. I felt like I had my own training arc to see that, and then it was just minutes of footage. Course of 40 minutes.
That's how I felt with the fight in Marineford with Rob Lucci. That's how I felt about the fight in Dressrosa when he fought Don Quixote do Flamingo. That's how I feel about a majority of the things that happen in One Piece. It's like, wow, this crazy, awesome, dope build-up, and you're going to drag this on for 25 episodes. All right, I'll be excited in 20 more episodes.
Yeah,
all the best. I'll take 25 episodes. God damn. Some episodes.
I agree. I mean, the whole Skypiea arc was just garbage. I didn't even watch it.
I hope with the live action they just completely cut out Skypiea.
I'm talking to Dia.
Yeah.
They'll do something. They gotta do something.
Talking to Dia.
Yeah.
All right, enough about One Piece and Triga.
No,
As much as
I'm talking to Dia.
With this microphone, what do you want?
No, how are you talking to?
How? With the microphone, dog. I'm using the microphone to talk to her.
No.
Yeah, I talk into this and she can hear me.
No, I don't mean the microphone.
Then what do you mean?
How I call her here?
With Discord.
What's a cord?
Discord is an app.
What's an app?
No, orale. What do you want, fool? Why are you in here, huh?
I want my water bottle be filled up.
You want your water bottle to be filled up? Okay, deal.
Deal. All right. Well, Dante, I also know while we're waiting on Manuel to come back before we start talking about what our kind of big thing we're doing today, we're having a fun episode. Not that they're not all fun, but this one, we're switching things up. We're all going to tell everybody what we're watching, reading, like we normally do. But today we're doing a bracket. In honor of March Madness, everything going on, we're doing a Sweet 16, almost Tournament of Power-esque bracket. We're going to call it the Weeb or Die bracket. And the motherfuckers are dying today. So, like I said, we're going to wait to reveal everything when Manuel comes back. But while he's doing that, I'll go ahead and talk about what we're watching and reading. So, I've been watching Devil is a Part-Timer. Fucking hilarious. Love it.
Isn't it? I love it so much.
We are almost done with season 2. And we'll be ready for season 3 when it comes out. Loving it so far.
I love it.
It's a Part-Timer. It's up there for me. I get why it's a good comfort anime. Like, and that shit cracks me up every time because I relate so hard to everything.
I love
Everything
it.
is expensive.
Part-time recorded.
Oh, for sure. And then I finished up Kaiju number 8, volume 3. I got volume 4. I got up and ready to go. Probably read it tonight, actually. And then I need to go buy some more from Manga, or Barnes & Noble, whichever one I hit up. But preferably Manga, because we support local.
I did check out the Barnes & Noble in Kenwood. It is... I looked at all their anime, and I'm like, oh, they have a really good manga selection. And then I turned around, there was a whole other wall. I'm like, what?
I told you it was big.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Sorry, I'm closing out my tab because I was getting everything going. And then Kaiju number 8, which we're going to talk about it a little bit later. We're going to get to the meat and potatoes really today once everybody kind of talks about what they've been reading or watching. So for me, Devil is a Part-Timer and Kaiju number 8. What's everybody else watching or reading?
I kind of have a show and tell.
Oh, I like show and tell.
So...
Trevor, how is it that the last 3 times we've asked you what you've been watching, you're just like, I have a show and tell?
Thing.
Showing
and telling.
So, I've been really into collecting steelbooks. And I went to Walmart and I found this beauty.
Oh, dope.
Steelbook for Dragon Ball Super. I had the orange Piccolo one, but I didn't know this one existed, and the Beast Gohan just looks so nice.
I mean, you
Yeah,
might as well.
sick.
So I got that, and then also I was on eBay, and somebody was selling the last of the DBZ Steelbooks, so now I officially have them all.
Nice.
Oh my god.
I got Cooler and Broly.
Oh my god, I gotta have the Broly one.
Yeah.
You know what I say about that? See, you might not know this, but the thing about Broly is that he really doesn't have to be a deep or compelling character to be really
Oh my
interesting.
god.
Sometimes
actually
the
good.
simple characters are the best, just for that reason, that they're not overcomplicated, they're simple, easy to understand, and
He really doesn't have to have a strong story to be an awesome Dragon Ball character, and it definitely doesn't affect the quality of his transformation.
No.
As I've realized, was the whole point of the tier list in the last one that I was in, and yeah, I don't know why his lore had a factor in that. He literally exploded. Anyway, very cool show.
Dante feels
you.
a little butthurt over that tier list.
and I am reading. I'm on book 5 of Soul Eater,
Nice, nice.
so
Never
that's
read it.
5. That's good. Highly recommend the anime. It's a quick watch. 2 seasons, Manuel? 2 or 3?
2.
2 seasons. I was thinking 2. Quick watch. Good action. Good writing. Great characters. Good voice cast. You'll recognize a lot of them. Chuck Huber, who does Hiei. The shit dad from Full Metal Alchemist. He plays Dr. Stein, and he's like their teacher, and he's a badass. Yeah, definitely recommend Soul Eater.
I'll have to check it out. God bless it.
And that is it for me.
All right. If nobody else wants to go next, I have my things. I know what I'm watching and or wanting to read. I don't like reading, so I'm not reading anything yet. But I want to read Steel Ball Run. They just won't print it. I'm PO'd about that. I don't like reading it online. I don't have a
feel that.
computer. And doing it on my phone sucks. I hate scrolling. So I've started collecting them, starting from the first. The hardback, like JoJo reprints. They're pretty
yeah.
sweet. They have like
Which,
the art.
My birthday's coming up if you wanna.
Man, I
They
gotta look out for me first, bro. They're not easy to. I could buy them on. They're a little more expensive, but I want to read Steel Ball Run. I've read a lot of it already. I kind of already know what happens, but I'm a JoJo head. And then I've been compelled to watch an anime that I've seen ads for, and if you've never heard of it or you don't know what it's about, it's gonna sound really odd. I was like, dude, what is this, like, God forbid, hentai looking anime? Why is Crunchyroll showing me ads for the?
You've been watching Hentaiichi?
Itaichi strikes again.
Yeah, right. I want to watch The Way of the House Husband because after reading like what it's about, it sounds really fucking funny. Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Allison and I want to watch it, but we just haven't gotten to yet.
The concept just sounds so funny, and like one of the scenes. So it's a former like Yakuza member who is like retired to or resigned to being just a house husband. He's basically just a simp, but he's like a cool simp, like retired from being a Yakuza member, strictly devoted to being a house husband. And I just watched him cook eggs, and it was funny. I can't. It was just very funny, and now I want to watch it.
You almost read
Oh,
the
yeah, like
summary almost word for word.
Yeah,
Literally.
he's
That
that's,
motherfucker looked at his phone and said, "I'll tell you what it's about."
yeah. It's like I don't really like slice of life anime too much, but it just
They're
seemed
my
like
favorite.
I understand why it might be. It's not for me, but I do like it's comfortable. It's very comfortable. That's like kind of the best part about it. It's like something comforting to watch.
I recommend Devil as a part-timer. It's a little bit of both.
I'll try that out too then. The closest thing to a slice of life anime that I've actually been watching, I rewatched Initial D recently, and they did a sequel anime that I did not know about, and they just put out the first few episodes called HF Ghost. It does not follow the original protagonist, and I don't even think he shows up, but there are some reoccurring characters, and it's in the same universe. And I don't love it yet, but I'm hoping that it will get better because Initial D was super sweet.
You're throwing out some deep cuts. That's why I like having you on here, because I know, like, you definitely have some shit that people aren't watching as much, or it's been a badass time.
I just watch things that look interesting. Like, I obviously watch, I watch Jujutsu Kaisen. Everybody's watching that. I kind of hate that everybody's watching that, but whatever.
Bro, that sounds like me. Oh, I liked it, but now it's mainstream, so I'm like,
I still really like it. Kind of cringe a little bit. It's not cringe. It's super badass. It's like
the Gojo meat writing is insane to me.
Oh, every part of everything that I've seen both seasons. I've loved every minute of it. It's awesome. I just hate that everybody else loves it.
If I had $1 for every time I heard somebody go, "Oh my god, Gojo," I'm like,
I know.
Shut the fuck up.
I know. He's not even the best.
Gojo.
He's not even the best character.
Not even.
No. What about you, Manuel? What are your most recent?
I just finished the newest season of Classroom of the Elite. It's honestly creeping up to my top all-time anime. I love it. I just finished... What did I watch before this? I caught up on Shangri-La Frontier. I finished this newest season of Vinland Saga. I watched a couple more episodes of One Piece. I am dragging ass on One Piece, bro. It's just so rough to watch right now. And it's in Wano, and it's getting up to the Kaido fight, but I haven't even hit the Queen fight yet. I haven't even hit the King fight yet, and they're just dragging us to get to that point. And then I'm reading Boruto. I got to read the most recent chapter. And I am reading My Hero. The chapter I'm on right now is season 7 is what it's going to be. And I think that's it.
Which I can't wait. I'm hyped.
I really need to catch up on My Hero because I kind of fell out of it for a second. Kind of bored of it, but I like.
Once you hit that mid-season, bro, it's like this. It's like season 1 is good, season 2 is good, and then 3 and 4 just kind of go like this, and then season 5 and 6 go like this.
For years.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of the guys' names, but I watched up until they took what's his face's hands away, and he was laying on the ground like.
Yeah.
Overhauls.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And one for all of them.
That was a good representation of what he was going for.
I mean, I can't say I would have reacted any differently.
Facts.
I freaking
and obviously everybody's watching Solo Leveling because it's fucking goated.
hated that stupid fucking
You hate it?
season.
Oh.
Of My Hero, you mean?
Yeah, sorry. We immediately switched as I was saying it.
No, which season did you hate?
The overall season.
You hated the whole season?
After what happened at the end, it became my least favorite season.
Understandable.
I thought it was going to be a really good season, and I was like, oh, I binge watched all of My Hero, all 6 seasons in 5 days.
Goblin Slayer, that's what I finished.
Okay. Take him out.
And then but I was really mad after that season.
Right after they take Overhaul out, it just immediately goes back into high school schlock.
Yeah.
What do you there was no consequence? We're not feeling anything.
Yeah. I just hated that they built him up to be a really good
I know.
bad guy, evil villain, and then he was taken out like that. I was like, that's...
He was taken out like that, and they basically just made him a fucking regular Joe. They just made him a fucking just guy.
Yeah.
When he came back in the later season...
Oh, you're terrible.
I'm
Well,
gonna shut up. I'm just gonna shut up.
He comes back, but it's not anything.
No,
Well, that's what
he's
I
a
was
regular
gonna
guy. He
say.
just comes back as
It's
just a dude.
stupid. Why did he come back? Why did they make a little...
Did you do the spoiler thing?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
No, he's
he
just a
comes
guy.
back. Yeah, I don't know
He's
why
not
they
a
even
villain.
made
He's
the
not a
little-
hero. He's literally just a person.
Yeah.
He has some dialogue with the people that run his Yakuza family's like stuff, and then that's it.
Yeah,
You
like
don't hear from him
they
again.
made like a little like cameo for him, and I'm like, why? Why did just kill him?
That's stupid.
Just kill him. Just
I thought why you didn't just kill him. Like that would have been so much more satisfying.
yeah.
Facts.
I have to grab my phone charger. Hold on.
All right, Yesenia, what are you watching?
Nothing. I mean, other than Solo Leveling, and I'm gonna start tonight while I'm at work. Classroom of the Elite.
It's so good.
Yeah. I'm gonna have like 4 hours to do absolutely nothing, unless I go into a shit show. But it's 3A, so I doubt it.
Watch Angel Beats, Yesenia. It's 1 season. It's quick.
Ayana Koji is the GOAT.
Actually, Manuel, you watch Angel Beats too.
Yeah, it's on my list.
Do you also want me to watch Angel Beats or
No, Naruto. Only Naruto.
Where is that on?
I watched
took
it
a
on
break
Prime.
I took a break from Naruto. I'm
never watching Naruto.
Yesenia, I made it disappointing. You can do this.
I just want to watch Shippuden. That's like it. Like I don't want to watch
So then
anything
just watch
else.
Shippuden. Nothing else matters.
It is also
Quite
on
honestly.
Crunchyroll.
Quite honestly, I could have done without the whole Naruto thing.
All you need to do is watch season 1 of Naruto so you learn the characters' names, and you can just jump to Shippuden.
Yeah.
Are you on? I thought you were on
really found
Shippuden
that out the
now.
hard way.
He is, but he
No, the
watched like
Sasuke
90% of
retrieval
Naruto.
arc isn't bad. The Sasuke retrieval arc isn't bad. I would say
No, it's not. I liked it, but if Yesenia doesn't
I
want to watch
like
Naruto.
Naruto.
I also like Naruto, but the meat and the potatoes is all in Shippuden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did somebody say me?
Could you not say the same thing for Dragon Ball Z Kai?
That is
No.
one I'm never watching. There's too
Absolutely
many
not.
things.
Are you
There's
a
a lot
Kai
about
fan,
the color
Dante?
that makes it nostalgic.
Did you ask what?
Are you a Dragon Ball Z Kai fan?
That's usually what played on Toonami.
No, it was not.
Yeah, in your day, not in my day.
Yeah,
Not
for
my
you
day.
guys, back in my day.
Not in
it
Trump's
was
America.
We watched the director's uncut extra Spirit Bomb 5 hour long.
Excuse me.
Literally.
Well, if nobody else has got anything we're watching, we're gonna get right into this.
Let's get
No.
to it.
Kind of leaves.
I decided, I kind of mentioned this while Manuel was in the background, but we are doing a bracket style tournament. Just of characters in a fight, and we're gonna argue and have probably deep arguments about this. So I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen to everybody.
So deep.
Alright.
Reset it.
So, funny story,
So the entire thing.
we accidentally fucked up the bracket, so we had to restart, so that is why everybody is very upset. P.S. I'm a fucking
you
idiot.
fucking shuffled it.
Yeah, because he
There you
reset
go.
the entire template.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we had Superman. God damn it.
Alright, it's alright. We'll just do this one. Who wins this one? My vote is Yusuke Urameshi, but I don't know enough about Stan users.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to stop you right there, Chief.
Is this the first Joe star?
No,
Jotaro.
this is
Richard
Jotaro.
Jotaro.
Jotaro is unironically the most powerful character aside from Father Pucci in the whole mainline series. Like up until season 6, he's unironically the most powerful character. At his peak in this in this picture, he can stop time for 10 seconds, and he can move entirely freely in 10 seconds. And bro, I don't know if you know this about him, but that stand of his punches fast as fuck, boy. He can hit you a lot of times while time is frozen. You don't even know you're being hit until it's unfrozen. You also can't perceive that time is being frozen either, so you can't see anything for the whole 10 seconds. Unless you also have the ability to freeze time.
All right, so I'm gonna have to give it to Jotaro.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, because as soon as he hit Star Platinum, yeah.
He's gonna have to go up against somebody who has high durability, and Yusuke just does not have that high of a durability. Even in his demonic form, it's
even when he
not
does
to that level.
even when he does have to throw hands, he got turned into a child, and he literally he literally knocked this like grown stand user out in one punch.
That's crazy.
As a child, he's broken in JoJo.
Even if
this is interesting.
Even if we weren't talking stands and it was hand to hand, Jotaro probably wins.
But I don't know, because Urameshi he's kind of goated as well.
Yeah.
I will say Yusuke isn't even the most powerful in his universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the one unfortunate drawback for Yusuke is that an ability like stopping time fucks him.
All right, let's kind of power through these because we wasted a bunch of time, unfortunately, resetting it. Yeah. Between these two, assuming that everything Itachi can do will affect him, Itachi wins.
Genjutsu.
Yeah, between his Genjutsu and his Susanoo having the Yaramir and Totsuka blade, I think it's not even close.
I agree. I think Itachi might be one of the few people that stands a chance against Superman, just because magic and telekinetic powers do affect Superman.
That's a good point.
That's one of the few things. So I'm rooting for Itachi on this one.
All right.
All right, next one. We already actually did this, so conveniently enough, Luffy. Because of Toon Force, and we're not going manhwa. Sailor Moon. All right. It's not close, right? We all agree.
Sailor Moon.
Mm-hmm.
You really think so?
Sailor Moon.
It's not even close.
Sailor Moon
Stomps.
At her peak, I think couldn't she break world pretty much.
At her peak, she stomped Superman. This is the argument I'm here for. I want it to be Sailor Moon versus Superman because Sailor Moon, when she becomes Sailor Cosmic, is literally multiversal scaling, and she will stomp Superman.
All right. So,
I say
this one's interesting.
I'm standing firm on Itachi on this one. I don't care how much time you can stop because Itachi will just Genjutsu. Yeah, you can't talk.
How's that stroke, Trevor?
Yeah.
So I will say,
burnt toast.
I will say, given what I know about Itachi at this moment, and I do know he does have the ability to pretty much, he gets you fucking frozen in like a time loop.
His infinite Tsukuyomi, yeah. So
his infinite Tsukuyomi. That would fuck him up. Because he's got to live that, and he pretty much has free will at that point to do.
So how do you break out of that?
Only one person in the history of the Narutoverse ever has, and you have to have it was Kabuto.
Kabuto.
Yeah, but you have to have a crazy emotional psychological revelation to break out of this infinite Tsukuyomi. Otherwise, you're stuck in it forever. Yeah, he was in there. He was in there for a while because he didn't get out of it until like the war was already almost over and shit.
Yeah, I want to say it was like months.
Yeah, it was months. And again, normally people are stuck in there forever. They don't get out of it until they die.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I will say, unfortunately,
if he pleases.
But
I was about to say unless he killed him immediately.
Yeah.
By freezing time for 10 seconds.
Hold on. There's more. Because that's not even the ability that I would go to kill Jotaro. I would do the version of the Infinite Tsukuyomi where he places you under a genjutsu that makes you relive your entire life over again instantaneously and kills you in under a second. Because what he did to his girlfriend after he slaughtered the entire Uchiha clan is he was like, I'm going to place you under a genjutsu and make this painless for you. So he put her under a genjutsu and she instantaneously lived out an entire life in her mind that her and Itachi fell in love, had kids, grew old, had a crazy awesome life, and then she died immediately. Like he literally activated his genjutsu and she was dead. But she lived all of that instantaneously. He also did a similar thing to Itachi, but he let Kakashi live. He placed Kakashi under a genjutsu that was so powerful. Kakashi lived 1,000 years worth of life in less than 3 seconds. And that 1,000 years was literally nothing but painful torture of him getting repeatedly stabbed with katanas for the whole time. Yeah. And it was under 3 seconds. So unless
luckily I've seen that one.
And Itachi can activate this literally just by looking at you. He doesn't have to do anything crazy special. As long as his Sharingan are activated, he can get you under it.
Not to mention he can keep distance away with Amaterasu.
The only thing that sucks about it is that the universes operate so differently.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I don't know, because like the way that, I don't know, when you first see the time stop, it's like OP. Like when you first see Dio do it, it's like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like it would just be a matter of who did their thing first.
So,
like who saw who first.
I had somebody chime in. They're not in the stream, but I sent them what the matchup was because they're big Naruto and Jotaro fans, or JoJo fans. He said Itachi's winning that one for sure. There's no...
Yeah. Itachi's hard to beat in any anime.
Yeah, his hacks are just too good. And then we're not even getting into the Susanoo, because there's a possibility that his stand won't even penetrate his Susanoo, so he can't even freeze time against Itachi.
Right.
Because the Susanoo is the ultimate defense. It negates most physical attacks, most jutsu attacks, and most genjutsu attacks.
If it was, I could. This is gonna sound crazy. I could make a case for Jotaro versus Goku, but I don't think I can make a case for him against Itachi, just because he, like one of Jotaro's
I buy that. Honestly, I buy that.
Abilities. Huh?
I buy that 100%.
Yeah. One of his key abilities is that he's able to figure out like he's always figuring out how other people's stands work, even when they have like no rational explanation. Like there was this whole stand where a guy locked them in like a room. Well, no, locked them in like seemingly another plane of existence where they were forced to play a video game until like either one of them lost. Like if he lost, he died. Yeah. And somehow he deduced that they were just like it was weird. It was a whole thing. So like he's good at deducing things.
The one where he's reading his mind, where it's like yes.
Yeah. Like he's literally able to like think differently than what he is thinking. Like he can pretend that he's thinking something, but really he's not. Like that doesn't make any sense. But I
know what you mean, because Itachi's character is kind of built like that, where he gives off this notion that his life and everything he does is for this sole purpose, when in reality it's the complete opposite. And he does that because he's like one of the smartest people in the entire verse. Like for their Ninja Academy or whatever, he scored the highest score you could possibly get, beating out Minato, who was like a child prodigy.
I will say, like, if it was a battle of wits, it would be actually unironically somewhat close. But I just don't think Jotaro would have any concept of how jutsus and things work, so there's nothing to figure out.
Yeah.
Right. The only benefit that Jotaro has is if you go by a technicality, he can't see the stand, so he wouldn't see the time stop happening. But if
Well,
you
that's
know
the thing
fact
about
you're-
it. That's the thing.
if
That's
you know,
the thing
if
that
it's a
makes.
one-on-one battle, Itachi wins instantly, and that's
That-
me being a Jotaro fan. It's just what it is. Like,
It's unfortunate, but I will say, like that's the thing about the time stop, though. You don't even perceive it. Like by the time you blink, it's already happened. Like 10 seconds have
well,
passed.
and that's the same thing with the infinite.
So it would just
It-
depend on the
Whatever.
circumstances of the meeting.
Yeah,
It's
it would
about-
literally
it's-
come down to who was smart enough to figure out that their move is is an instant kill, and who can get their shot off first.
Exactly, but unfortunately, I don't think Jotaro could muscle out an infinite Tsukuyomi. He's very resilient, but if he doesn't want to let him out, then he's not getting out.
Yeah,
Right.
Because he's not capable of having an epiphany to save his fucking life.
No.
Yeah, then he's not
That's
getting
like
out of
the
that
whole thing.
Tsukuyomi.
He's emotionless. He's emotionless the whole series.
Extremely.
So, like, for him to have an epiphany to be able to even have a chance of breaking out of that, unlikely. Alright, so we got Luffy, Sailor Moon.
This is easy. It's Sailor Man.
Sailor Moon.
Before we continue any further, I'm gonna have to really read about Sailor Moon because this sounds stupid.
Just look up Sailor Cosmic, bro.
Alright.
Sailor Cosmic
so
shit.
Itachi versus Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
Even given the fact that you could put her in a
Sailor
in a-
Cosmic can rewrite realities and create universes. It's not close.
Alright. Fair. You got me there, Chief. Alright. Netero versus Asuka.
Okay, so that's the guy from
It's a
Black
good.
Clover.
It's a good one, but I just feel like Netero's experience would. I don't know enough about the devil power.
Yeah, we have to go.
Yeah.
We have to go based on what we do know, though, because that hasn't even been released yet, other than the manga. And I don't know about you, but I haven't read the manga. And when apparently
Okay.
manga doesn't count, we're doing anime only. So I got to give it to Netero.
Yeah.
I say Netero.
Alright. Sukuna versus
This is a
Goku.
good one.
It is not a good one. It's so simplistic. It's crazy.
Sukuna, I'm sorry, destroys.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like if you watch the fight between him and who's the guy with the fucking volcano head.
Maharaga.
No, that's
He
Jogo.
Jogo.
he
Jogo.
leveled the entire city playing around.
Yeah.
When it comes to pure
Yeah.
power, Goku stomps. But Goku's stupid and Sukuna's smart, and if he gets Goku in his domain expansion, it's over.
Which would not be hard.
No, Goku's stupid.
I was gonna say the main expansion, like you would even argue that like Gojo would easily.
Now, if you told Goku before the fight, like, hey, bro, like, I need you to go insta-kill mode, like, do not give this guy time to even think or process the fight, Goku has the speed to out-blitz him, and Sukuna wouldn't even land a punch. He would just blow him up and obliterate him instantly. But, again, not Goku style. He's like, I want to fight him at his strongest. Sukuna's going to unleash his domain expansion and probably slaughter.
Goku's pride would kill him.
What if
Inevitable.
we swapped Goku with Vegeta? Hypothetically, then would. Because Vegeta knows, like, oh.
Vegeta
shit, this
takes
guy's a
it.
threat.
Vegeta takes it.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Vegeta broke out
here's-
of an impossible curse with the Bobbity spell.
Yeah.
I think he'd be smart enough. He has the ability because he's strong enough to break out of the domain expansion. So I think he'd be smart enough and have enough about him to just like break out of it and just be like, yeah, you're not landing that again.
You don't think Sukuna would just cleave him?
That's assuming that he would be able to break through that Saiyan skin. These dudes literally get shot in the face with bullets for fun, and they just
But
fall
Goku got
off. Of it.
shot through the heart with a laser.
Yeah, so you missed my argument about why I already thought Superman was better.
Yeah,
than
but that
Goku.
was Goku caught off guard with no ki, no power, no nothing. If you're in a fight, they're gonna have their guard up. They're not gonna just be like chilling, relaxing.
Fair.
But cleave is like an otherworldly, like it's not even something you can comprehend. It's an incomprehensible technique.
I mean,
Same with
regardless,
destruction, Hawkeye, but Vegeta literally grabbed it and kicked it into the air.
yeah. So I mean, that's the thing. If it was Vegeta Sukuna, it's a different story. But Goku Sukuna, Goku's pride kills Goku more than Sukuna kills Goku.
No, it's
Which is
Goku's
crazy, because Vegeta's
it's
known for
Goku's
his
it's
Saiyan
Goku's
pride.
inability to
Right.
read a situation.
Yeah.
Giving Cell a sensu bean,
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
arguably
Sukuna wins.
the most controversial part in any DBZ moment.
This is easy.
All right. So this one's easy. We know it's
uh,
gonna be Superman, unfortunately, but I originally wanted this to be a first round fight because they are kind of the same in what they're supposed
Symbolism.
to be. Yeah,
Yeah.
symbolism wise. But yeah, Superman wipes the floor.
I
with
can't
All
even
Might.
play devil's advocate here.
No.
I could with Genu. I can't with.
All right.
Oh.
Do we even have to argue this?
Gojo, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
He put somebody in that domain expansion of infinity, and their brain is mush instantaneously.
Plus, I don't even think he could touch him.
Exactly.
He wouldn't let him touch
So
him.
that's like yeah. So here's the thing. What do we think about Netero versus Sukuna?
This
Yeah.
is really close.
That's-
one
that
hasn't
actually
been
is
touched,
hard.
I feel like.
This is really close.
Knowing what I know, so is Netero very much a go right at it and
No.
has a killer mentality?
No.
Well,
Against Meruem, he
So-
literally stood in the same spot and was like, "I'm not moving. You're gonna have to come to me," and he utilized.
But if he knew that Sukuna was this next level threat, would he have that mentality?
that was
Yes, because that was
Meruem.
Meruem. Meruem was like,
Yeah,
Netero
okay.
walked into it. He's like, "I'm likely going to lose, so we have to have a fail safe." Is how powerful that
Okay.
this Meruem character was in the verse already.
Okay. So, what do you guys say? Is it Sukuna?
No, I think it's Netero.
Okay.
I don't know.
I want to hear. I want to
That's
hear. I
tough.
want to hear why. Yeah.
So again,
You think that he could have killed Mahagura, or however you say it?
Maharaga, Netero.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I just
Yeah,
like
so-
to point out, Sukuna fucking Michael Jackson his ass. Held
Yeah,
the
but it
fucking
was like-
pose and everything.
But he did it to break to lend to Sukuna's power. That was completely just like he essentially broke him by like testing his own strength against him. So like I think it just
Yeah.
depends on how.
I will say Sukuna's one advantage is he clearly can handle. All right, Yesenia.
See you
Have a good
second.
night. Have fun at work.
Deuces.
I would argue we could use the Maharaga fight as a template for how this might go. Given how fast that Maharaga was moving and everything, I mean, Sukuna was not struggling with that. The boy was shadowboxing with him pretty much.
Right.
It was insane.
Here's the thing, too, though. The fight that you see with Netero and Meruem, that is Netero at half his full power.
Okay.
And because, again, his full power, he threw punches at a speed that was so astronomically fast that people couldn't even perceive it. It was that many zeros. So if pure speed blitzing, Sukuna stands absolutely no chance. And again, that is just the tip of the iceberg for Netero's abilities with his Nen. Because again, he has like a blast version of it, and it sends a blast so powerful it normally just obliterates things to dust.
Trevor, what do you think?
I think it's 60-40, 60% Netero, 40% Sukuna. Like,
it could go either way, pretty much.
It could. I think Netero would win more times out of 10
I don't think we've seen the full extent of Sukuna, though, in the anime or the manga.
In the manga, we're about there, but we're not going manga. So that's kind of... if we were talking manga, then this is a whole different ballpark. And this whole bracket has changed, in my opinion.
Yeah,
but
100%.
Yeah, Genu wouldn't have been out.
But strictly because anime
Facts.
everybody seems to be more caught up on the anime than the manga, and it makes it a little bit more even, I feel like. Low key, I would have gave Goku the fight against Sukuna if I would have remembered that, but I was going off the manga. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. off the anime.
Yeah.
But no. If we were going manga, it's a different.
Yeah, Goku stomps Sukuna with his mastered Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, insane. But, I mean, I only know Sukuna. So, given Sukuna's power, I would have to take him. But I am willing to hear a vote on what everybody else thinks.
Also, Netero's son is the one that they recruit to go to the Dark Continent. Because he is... I can't remember if he's the strongest hunter, but they need, the strongest hunter because Meruem is a C-rank beast, I want to say. When they go to the Dark Continent, they're fighting B and A, so that's why they've never encountered B and A rank monsters before, so... And Netero trained his son, so... I don't know, Hunter x Hunter's a weird power scaling. It is.
It's super weird power scaling, but I'm looking at it from the lens of peak power. So you take this Netero that fought Meruem and double it, he's smashing Meruem and then smashing Sukuna.
Yeah,
do we want to give it to Netero then?
I gotta give it to Netero.
My vote's Netero.
I agree. We haven't seen enough Sukuna.
Yeah, we haven't seen enough Sukuna yet.
And I think that's the issue is, if, like I said, anime and manga, if we did every little bit of content, then it's a little different. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, this here could get interesting.
Just because the way that Gojo's power works.
Yep.
Yeah.
If he never drops focus, then...
So, and that's the thing about Superman is that if he is very affected by, if it's a straight brawl, you're losing. No one's beating Superman. But when you have some other factors like Itachi's Infinite Tsukiyomi,
the problem is that Gojo's infinity can be penetrated. It's not invincible.
It's not invincible, but you have to penetrate it with more than brute force. And I don't think Superman's other abilities could penetrate it.
His heat vision alone would cut him in half.
His heat vision, if you take strongest version of Superman, his heat vision is very overpowered.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're talking about a guy who's literally made to be the strongest in every possible fucking scenario, and Superman 1 million or Superman Prime would literally just it would just rewrite his reality. This is the same Superman that literally held a black hole in his hand, who held up the entire planet Earth on his shoulders. He's just
so Atlas could take a break,
so Atlas can go to his daughter's wedding.
That's what it was. Yeah.
It's unfortunately not close. Infinity is not invincible. Spoiler alert for the manga: Gojo gets literally fucking Kit-Katted. So, and it was by somebody I can assure you is way, 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 way weaker than Superman.
Yeah. So I would argue that Sukuna versus Superman would probably be more aggressive than Gojo.
No, it'd be the same. Superman's just too fucking OP. He's
I will
just
say,
too OP.
Poison Ivy has beaten Superman, so Superman is not invincible, but you have to have the right powers.
It has to be under the perfect condition.
Yes.
All right, so we got Netero versus Superman.
Superman.
Yep.
All right. So the
Trying to
matchup
think-
that Manuel has been wanting.
This is what I'm here for. And there's only one correct answer, and it's Sailor Moon.
I'm just gonna be honest. It sucks that it came to this because I just hate Superman. That I don't even care if she's stronger. I don't like him. So I agree.
Look, I am the biggest Superman hater. You'll never find somebody who hates Superman more than I do. But at some point, you just got to look at things objectively. And Superman is just him.
Rewrite a universe. I mean, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Superman
Wait,
can't rewrite a universe.
I got a new challenger. Xeno versus Sailor Moon. Both are rewriting realities.
Okay.
What we've seen in the anime so far, Sailor Moon probably wins.
Now, so Zeno's not really. He doesn't fight. He just snaps a finger and it's gone.
Right.
But would Sailor Moon kill
No.
a child?
Well, she can destroy realities, so probably.
Yeah.
Well, she
I
sounds
mean, plain and
hideous.
simple. Well, so we got Sailor Moon winning it out. Right here. We'll download the image, and that can be the thumbnail. So
Sailor
was
Moon's
great.
good.
I just
kinda
want to
like
say I don't agree with Superman's inclusion. The game was rigged.
I agree. I immediately regretted. Once I looked at the bracket, I immediately regretted jokingly saying Superman should be included.
Well, here's the thing. He had 30 fucking names that it could have been. A 1 in 30 chance, and Superman was the 1 in 30. I will
guess
say, the only name that I took out was Naruto in exchange for Goku. Because I knew Naruto wasn't. That was the only thing I changed, but everything
Honestly,
else
we should have gone comic book and mangas because Superman would probably still be up there pretty good, but a lot of other people would be putting up a much better fight.
Yeah.
Superman's weak against magic, so if you can get a strong magic user, or even like Professor X could beat Superman.
Get my boy Sung Jin Woo in here, bro, at his max power.
And
No,
technically,
that was
I guess
the first-
Superman wasn't an anime. He was in the crossover Ruby event.
Oh, shut up.
He was. It counts.
I mean, he's not wrong. I don't like it,
prefer-
but he's not wrong.
That doesn't
That was
make
the first ever,
him an
Weaver
anime
die.
character.
It was the first ever Weaver die bracket. I actually like doing this.
Um,
And next time we're not gonna have Superman in it. Quite honestly, that was
Put
Facts.
Batman
it was
in.
kind
He
of a
wins.
tongue-in-cheek comment from Manuel, and I just went ahead and put him in to the wheels.
What we should do is we should do all new people on the next bracket.
I feel like we should look at their power sets and do similar.
So what I'll
people.
do is technically I have a list of people on here. I will mark out the ones that were included on this tournament. And we can still use the other people. Because and we could do 14 or 15 or whatever.
I mean,
I
there's
think-
plenty of animes out there still. We can just do all
Yeah.
new set of people, really, if we wanted to.
Yeah.
I think we could do it like, oh, this is the sword user bracket, and Trunks is not in it.
Yes,
Or-
let's go!
He's at the top.
No, he's not even in it. He
Or,
didn't even get an invite, bro.
To be fair, if you put him in it, it wouldn't even. He would just win because he's the best sword user.
No,
He's the most
didn't even get an
powerful one. His
invite.
burning slash attack
His burning slash. You want to know the most powerful part about it? It wasn't his sword. Hint, hint.
You're right. It was
kinda
given
like
to him by
that idea.
Tapion, the great legendary
I
hero.
kind of like that idea that we could do like a four sword users, magic users, and whatever. And then
I'm down. There's so many good sword users. Samurai
Yeah.
Champloo, Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah.
And you got two people in Samurai Champloo that really is a toss-up. You can't even really say who would win.
Facts.
The Kosai, the Manslayer.
Rurouni
Well-
Kenshin, also the GOAT.
Would you consider Inuyasha a sword user or more of a demon?
The Wind Scar is Wait, was that what it's called? That was his attack.
Something like that.
Tinketai and
I know what you're talking about, but don't ask me names.
his
I
sword
would
was
cons-
named Tiketai. And his
I
brother
would
had
I would
Tiketsu.
I would allow him to be a sword user.
Yeah.
They're-
I mean,
Mostly
it is like
uses
his
the
main.
sword.
When it comes to sword
Yeah.
skills, though, and we gotta include people from Bleach, the best
Oh,
sword
I'm gonna be
user.
honest. If we put Inuyasha in there, he's going to be very low on the list.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same with Trunks.
Trunks is not invited. Don't forget
I
that.
agree.
So why don't we
You don't have
You
to
know
put
what?
him in.
I'm
You already
calling it-
know he's
that-
won.
next week is the sword user bracket. Fuck it.
All right.
That's what.
Bet
How many
and we'll
people do we
even
have in
put
this
Trunks
bracket?
in there?
16. Well, you said we can do 14, right?
Or we can do. Well, we can do however many. It could be 8. If we decide the best 8 or the best 16, it can be whatever. I only had 16 here because I had 30 names.
So how about we all just pick 4 sword users, and we'll tell each other what they are like sometime beforehand, and if we have any duplicates, we'll decide who has to find a new sword user.
Bet.
So,
We can do that in
uh,
Discord.
There's a couple
the
bench
actual
ones
dis-
too.
Join the Discord, Dante, so you can be in the general chat.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, in the general chat is usually where we discuss shit like this. So we'll go on there, give our picks, and then we'll present our cases in the next stream.
I'll be honest. The way today's episode went, I am fully fine not talking about solo leveling.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
we killed so much.
Jagger on his swords.
I'll allow it.
Okay, we could say melee weapon user, because I feel like the primary melee weapon is usually a sword anyway. Edged melee weapon user.
Edged melee weapon. You said you're gonna edge.
You're
it?
edging someone?
That's weird.
I'm edging to this melee weapon user tier list.
Manuel, who gets Genu? Me or you?
You can take Genu.
Oh, so we're picking 4 for ourselves, and then
Yeah.
That's what I think. And if we have duplicates, we'll just.
I've already got
Figure it
3
out.
of my
Okay.
4 planned out, and Genu's not even on the list, so...
Okay,
Yeah.
you said Samurai
I have
Champloo, so
one.
I feel like you already picked one. Who would you pick?
I actually don't have anybody from Samurai Champloo, because I assumed you
Neither.
were going to pick with him.
I'm gonna pick one of them.
Okay.
So we'll talk about this in the group chat. Hey Manuel, make sure the video we post on Friday, put it in private because I'm gonna go through and edit out the first bracket that we did since we fucked
Okay.
that up.
Do you
Okay.
know who we should have put in the tournament today? Koro Sensei.
I was thinking that, dude.
Yeah.
I just
You
got
know,
thought about
after
it.
you said it, I was thinking that would have been a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Before I had to do the driver update on my computer, I was literally like, man, we didn't do Koro Sensei. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, because it's weird, like, you don't really think of him as, like, a fighter, almost. Because
No,
he
he's
spends
powerful.
so much time in defense that it really, like, it didn't compute with me. Because even when, like, he didn't really fight until the last couple episodes
Right?
of the show. So, Yeah, I mean, this was fucking fun. I liked having this. And I think it was a good thing to have to be able to put up on YouTube, and we didn't have to do a full 2 hour.
I told you, bro. We gotta start getting into the debates. The debates are what's hot.
And if we're considering Goku a video game character, then Trunks is definitely a sword user.
I never said I considered him a video game character. I just want that to be clear.
You settled for it, though.
I was staunchly against it, and I
He
agreed
settled
to
for
disagree.
it. He agreed to disagree because his girl was the one making the argument. If it were anybody else, no shot.
Look. He is identified as an anime/manga character.
Sword.
I identified
Sword.
Trunks as a key user. He didn't use a sword against
I have
Cell.
a sword,
He
bro.
should've
That
if he
doesn't
really
mean I'm a
thought he
sword
was bad
user.
with it.
He didn't even fight Cell.
Trunks?
Did he fight
He was
Cell?
at the Cell. He was at the Cell
He
games.
was at the Cell games, but he didn't fight Cell.
He was at the Cell
got
games. He should have
mopped.
He should have pulled up with the grip.
Facts.
Solo. Actually, out of. Let's see.
If we're talking pure sword skill, Tanjiro Kamado slaps Trunks.
If we're talking sword skill, that's the thing here. Sword skill. Trunks does not know how to use that fucking sword. He just swings it around and he's strong as shit.
He combines
Why
it
don't
with
we
his
save
keys.
this for-
So,
we gotta
are we not
save
allowed
this
to
for
use
next week.
energy? Are we not allowed to combine our energy with our swords?
I feel like a big part of the argument is about how proficient they are with their weapon.
Yep.
Because they all
And Goku's key
theoretically-
on his finger was stopping that blade, so.
But to be fair,
Trunks wasn't really trying.
Goku is also goated with the sauce.
True.
Goku is also goated with the sauce. Like, brute force, yeah, if Trunks slings that sword at you, he will cut you in half. But, I mean, I don't know. If he's coming at you with a sword and you're a skilled sword user, you would know how to avoid that shitty form.
If you
know what I
made
mean?
Trunks just human, he's getting mopped. Tanjiro
He's
mops him. Rurouni Kenshin mops him. Fucking
So-
anybody in Samurai Champloo mops him.
You said earlier though that Krillin would take on almost anybody from any universe. So
If he said if Trunks was human, if Trunks
Krillin's
was
human. Krillin's human.
a
So-
human by
I feel like Trunks would be
human
on that
standards.
same power level as Krillin if he was human.
He's not skillful with it.
He's still not
He's
good
not
with it,
skillful
Trevor.
with it.
You can find whatever
Anyway.
straws. He's just not good with the sword.
He's not
I'm
good
not saying
with
he's
it.
good with the sword. I'm saying
We're
he's a
gonna
sword user.
save this for next week. 'Cause
He can. You know what?
No, we're not,
Put
because
Trunks
Trunks
on the
isn't
damn
invited.
tier list. Put Trunks on the damn tier list because he's losing in the first round.
Oh
He's
my
losing in the first round.
Facts.
I hate to say it. And
Facts.
Trunks.
You want
I
to
love
go
Trunks.
you want to go into this with a handicap, Trevor, by having one less swordsman than everyone else? Do you?
Oh, he's gonna bring Trunks anyway. You have to. You have
on the
to.
list.
So
He's
next
on the
week,
list.
Okay.
next week we're gonna have sword user bracket list. We're gonna do the similar way that we did it for this week. The only thing we're gonna talk about real quick, I'm gonna give you a rough rundown of what the spring lineup's gonna be, and then we're gonna get out of here because this was a productive fucking episode.
Facts.
So, we got the spring lineup. I'm just going to run through the ones that I'm excited to hear about. So, to start out, the first ones that come out are March 30th. There's Studio Apartment, Good Lighting, Angel Included. That's the name of it. Interesting. Let's see here. The one I'm most excited about is Kaiju number 8, which comes out April 13th. Along with Black Butler, Public School Arc. That all comes out April 13th. And then we got My Hero Season 7. They're doing a special recap series, My Hero Academia Memories, for 4 weeks starting on April 6th. And then May 12th, we're getting Demon Slayer Hashira Training Arc. So,
Note to self:
I
don't
am-
watch the first 4 episodes of My Hero.
well, So, the first 4 episodes, that's April 6th. It's all recap shit. That's not the official release date. That's just a. Yeah. The official release date for season 7 is May 4th. So, if you guys don't have anything else, we're gonna get out of here for the day. And this is Weeb or Die. This is Damien, Manuel, Trevor, Dante, Yesenia. Thank you all for watching. Y'all have a good night.
And Trunks, not the sword user.
Nope.
And peace.
We'll see.